All right. Let's see if that helps. Mute, unmute. Your mic is barely audible. All right. Well, let's see if this helps a little bit. All right. Is that better? Charade. Good idea. I like that. Thanks, Jen. Hello, Jen. Welcome in. And hello, Leah. No, wait a minute. I was laughing at Tanya on Sunday because she's like, why is it taking me into Etsy? And why is it taking me into Etsy? What the heck's going on? We have sound. Oh, good. That's good. HQZ, cool necklace. Oh, thank you, HQZ. I scored this. Um, I was actually talking to Tanya on the phone. I scored this at Santa Cruz on Sunday, and I knew it was there. I had priced it at the beginning of the day, and I was hoping it was going to be there, and I was hoping I was going to have enough cash when I was walking out. So I actually used Venmo a couple of times so that I had enough cash to pay this lady because I knew that. Oh, you're loud, Doug. Yeah, and I saved just enough cash. Literally, um, I had to count down to my last dollar, and I had to offer her less than she was wanting to sell it for. I don't know if I misunderstood her price at the beginning. Hello, Becky. Welcome in. Hello, Jews Messin. I don't know if I had misunderstood the price or if she changed the price because sometimes that happens. But I went back and we were able to work it out and I was able to get it. So, and it's a great Hishi necklace. I got to show you actually. One of the things that it's so rare to find one that's this well strung. Thank you, Sunray. Hit that thumbs up, everybody. Hello, Rhonda Schrader. And hello, Tanya. I didn't officially say hello. Hello, Gina and Bruce and Choose Messin. Wait a minute. I could have swore I just saw. Huh? Wow. Hello, Becky and Leah, HQZ and Jinlo. Welcome in, Jinlo. Okay. So the way it lays, it literally cannot go flat. It's strung so well, so tight, and it feels like a smooth snake all the way around. It's one of the best ones that I've had, and a great configuration. But I won't taunt you too much because I did buy it for myself. um, so yeah, but thank you. And before I forget, I owe a couple people apologies. Anna Mora, I'm sorry. I will get your earrings shipped out, and I'm sorry for canceling your invoice, even though we had agreed on me not doing so. So, I got an autopilot and I went through and I just cleaned house. Freaking fabulous, right? Says Bruce. Right, Bruce? Oh my gosh, Bruce, I've been using that. Why did that make me giggle? I don't know, HQZ, but happy to provide that. Yeah, I got in clean out mode and I just cleared out some invoices. And I'm sorry, Anna, I cleared yours out as well. Don't take that one personally, please. Also, let's see. Tama, you have a gift. that needs to be shipped that didn't ship with your last item. And I have a couple other gifts as well that didn't ship with items. So if you're like, hey, man, what happened to my gift? Don't worry. It's still in there. And I'll get those. Oh, my earrings are not here yet. The Victorian ones. Oh, Gina. Man, I can't wait till they get there. I'm sure you can't wait either. They're so fabulous. And Gina, I have a brooch actually that matches those. I meant to throw that in with the earrings. I'm not sure if it got in there. So it is hard to keep up with. Yeah. Yep. Wait till you see the bags that we're having made up with that saying. Oh, I can't wait, Bruce. Yeah. I cannot wait. But yeah, Gina, if I didn't throw that brooch in with the earrings, I'll put that into your next package because it's a fantastic match. Hello, Karen. Welcome in. Karen, I did see your message. I think that was you, Karen, that sent the message about streaming. I can answer that right here, right now, because I still have that issue quite often. If you set a stream and it's trying to force you to go vertical, at least for me, I'm on an iPhone 16. Um, when it tries to go vertical and you press go live and it says rotate your screen, from there I just back out. I hit the X, I back out, and then I just hit the little orientation button. There's a little orientation button on the screen, and you can change it to stream horizontally, and then get back in, and it should pick it up. Wait till you wrap a and ship a big Chinese chest. So fun. Oh gosh, Gina. It's funny because for years I've done nothing but jewelry. I've just shipped jewelry, and now I'm starting to ship some bigger things, and I'm like, wow, this is so much more involved, and it requires so much more calculation and thought than what I'm used to. Hello, Lisa. Welcome in. I hope you're enjoying your retirement, Lisa. I'll try that. I've tried just about everything. Yeah, I hope that helps, Karen. Yeah, when I figured out that even though it's telling you you've already pressed that go live, you think you're committed, you're in. Um, yeah, I had to experience that a couple times where I'm like, okay, just back out. You're not actually live is the cool thing. It looks like you're live, um, but it's still waiting for you to change your camera angle before it actually goes. So if you back out, then change the orientation and then go again, you should be good. So okay, um, that was that. Couple apologies. I had another apology too. I should have written these down. Somebody else. Oh, Ocean Breeze. I don't know if you actually registered, but I just wanted to say I'm sorry. I know Tanya has already reached out and said she was sorry as well. But just wanted to say you are so welcome here, and thank you for any misunderstandings that we had. So if you are here, lurking in the chat, thank you, and you're so welcome to be here. So I think that about covers it. So let's just dive into it. I started with, darn it, I don't have my laptop on board yet. For cutting and pasting those descriptions. So let me just get in here real fast. I feel like a boomer. I can never get the vertical horizontal stuff right on my phone. HQZ, right? Well, I don't know. Maybe, yeah. I feel like a boomer too. Technically, I'm a Gen Xer, but I definitely fit the boomer profile. Yes. My most used statement. I should have written that down. Right, Gen B? Well, I got to say, writing things down sure does help, sure does make a difference. All right, chat filter, all messages. We don't want to be missing any of those. Speaking of which, hello, Eldine. Eldine, you were not in all messages. Welcome in, Eldine. I hope you're having a great day. I don't know what I am. I was born in 67. Oh, Jews messin'. I think that makes you a boomer. I'm not exactly sure, but Karen says, I'm a boomer, right? Lots of boomers in the house. Okay, my laptop is still getting going slow here, so I might have to start without the actual description in the title. But I don't know if you actually saw in the description for this live stream, Lisa, does retirement make your kitties happy? Oh, I bet it does. If you look at the description for this live stream, the first 30 items that I've prepared are in that description. I'm a boomerang. Gina, you're funny. HQZ, don't put all of us in that category. I'm very tech savvy. I like that, Sunray. You know, I would like to remain as tech savvy as I can because it's so relevant in our present experience. So I know it's hard. Like, I mean, I had a hard time giving up my flip phone back in the day of the smartphone transition. But I have tried to embrace technology as much as possible just because it's there. And I do like gadgets and stuff. So why not? Okay, back to it. 11 minutes and 25 seconds in. 32 people in the house, 14 thumbs up. Thank you, Sunray. I like that. I'm a Facebook digital creator. Right on, Rhonda. Flip phones was wonderful when you got mad. When you got mad, you could slam them. Bam! Right? I'm not tech savvy. I fake it till I make it, Gina. Well, Gina, you know what? Sometimes that's just how you got to do it. I know, especially starting on YouTube, man, sometimes you just got to go. I still feel like that. Like I've been doing it about a year now, and I feel like I'm still a beginner at it. Hi, lurking and working. Hello, W. Marion. Welcome in. Baby boomers were born from 1946 to 64. This generation is characterized by a significant increase in birth rates following World War II. Thank you, HQZ. Like that information. Hello, Leslie. Welcome in. Okay, so item number 1 in the description is this silver ball necklace. I got a couple of these. And this, the only thing I really miss from work is our fabulous IT department. Oh, yeah, Lisa, I bet. Well, maybe you got a friend or two in there you can still call when, when you need some help. Hello, Janet. I can see you. Welcome in, Janet. I can see you on both devices. That's a good sign. Okay, item number 1, starting at minus $10. I'm going to pay somebody $10 to take these away. Silver balls. They are silver plate or yeah, they're silver. I don't know if they're silver over copper or brass. I didn't actually get that far, but they're silver plated balls, probably over copper. Pretty standard. And they are minus $10. I'm going to pay somebody $10 to take them. Been a while since we've done this. I mean, hopefully I'm thinking, you know, someone might actually be willing to pay something for them, but who knows? So minus 10, Lisa Ross, I see you. I'm going to pay Lisa Ross $10 to take these away, these silver balls. Otherwise, I'd be looking for someone to come back at more than a minus 11. HQZ and Sunray, you're killing me. I'm looking for something in the larger category. So a smaller minus number like minus 8 or minus 5. Or maybe even someone wants these for free. Like $0 works. So yes, the bidding is going up on these right now. Sunray, you're killing me. All right, Lisa Ross is going to pay $1. Lisa, I got you. All right, Lisa Ross is in for $1. Oh no, Sunray is power bidding up to 20. All right, Sunray. All right, there are 2 of these. Sunray, now that you've put in $20, guess what? Oh my goodness, the second strand's coming in. These are long. They're like 30 inches. No, they're not like 30 inches. They're 30 inches long. I'm so confused. uh, Lurking must be bad for my brain. Oh, you know what, Miriam? I think I'm probably creating a lot of confusion. But right now, the way it stands, Sunray has a bid of $20 on the two silver ball necklaces, looking for 22 or better. I do not understand because I'm a baby boomer. Lol, Sunray. Uh, Touche, HQZ. All right, so $20 right now. We have Sunray in at 20, looking for 22 or better. Patty Stimson is in for 22. Patty Stimson, I have a gift for you. Just letting you know, I did see that. You're one of the gifts that did not get included with your last package, so I do still have that, Patty. And we have Patty in at 22. Sunray is back at 28 for two silver ball necklaces. They are strung on solid chain there, which I assume this chain is silver plate as well. Kind of standard there. So Sunray at 28, looking for 30 or better. And Patty is back at 30. Geez, these have a clasp, but they're also long enough to just go straight on over the head. Oh, those are pretty big. Oh, thank you for the assist, Mike. I like the look right there. That's a great look. All right, Patty is in at 30, looking for 32 or better. Just a little update on the Bro Chat challenge. Thank you, everybody. Sunray, thank you for your entries. Thank you for all the participation, really. Coming on Friday is the big day. I will be auctioning my Bro Chat, and I'll be showing off a bunch of the Bro Chat pictures and whatnot that people have shared as well. And also, I think Leslie, the noise is horrendous. Oh, are you getting that? Are you getting the wind right now, Mama Chola? Welcome in, by the way, Mama Chola. I think I missed you earlier. Patty Stimson is at 34. Oh my goodness. I just totally squirreled on what I was talking about. I think I missed you earlier. Noise is horrendous. Oh yeah. Durr. Are those like the 8 necklaces? I don't know, Juice messing like the ad necklaces. Let's see, were these in the ad? I think these were in the ad. If that's what you're talking about, I see Sunray at 36. So back to the Bro Chat challenge. Friday, I'm auctioning my Bro Chat. Hoping to have Aaron Proctor as a guest. The Bro Chat, the ephemera guy with the Bro Chat, Aaron Proctor. And also, I'm gonna put a link in the description for that. So, and I'm gonna do it on StreamYard so that people can join in. So if anybody here that has shared your Bro Chat feels like joining in on the stream Friday to show off your hats, cool. You'll be welcome to do so. Sunray is out. I see Patty Stimson at 38. All right. Got you, Patty. Yeah, so if anybody's comfortable with coming on with me on Friday night, I'll have a link in the description and I'll have it so that people can pop in and show off their hats live if they want to. Otherwise, I will have my phone and I'll be showing people pictures and video from all the submissions. So I tried putting together a short. I just haven't had. Oh my goodness! I see Tanya is back at 40. I have not marked these sold yet. All right, Tanya is in at 40. Dang, my slow fingers. Tanya, are you out shopping right now? Are you shopping in person and on your phone? Because I know you weren't going to be hanging out at home too long. So All right, I do have Tanya in at 40, Patty, so I'd be looking for 42 or better on those beautiful silver balls. These are not sterling, by the way, Tanya. I don't know if you caught the beginning of that. These are silver plate. Silver over copper, I'm pretty sure. Dang, I wish you had sold one at a time, Sunray. I'm sorry. Well, now I wish I had sold one at a time too. But as it stands right now, Tanya is the high bidder. Please gift one to Patty and one to Sunray. Tanya, you're awesome. Sorry, Patty, these are already sold. Thank you, Tanya. That is so awesome of you. Wow. Way to come in and save the day because, man, I was feeling bad there. Tanya, gift. I don't need to write any of that down. I know what's going on. Oh, man. Thank you, Tanya. And thank you, Patty. And thank you, Sunray. Wow. That's like magic right there. Bam, just like that. Thank you so much, Tanya. I hope that's okay too. It's so okay with me. I hope that's okay with Patty and with Sunray as well. So I think it's great. So it looked like Patty was ready to take it on and to just keep on bidding. So you have me scared, Doug. I have a silver necklace just like that. I'm testing it. Tested HQZ. Yep. I bought those as sterling. Actually, not those. I bought those as silver plate. I have another one that's coming up that I bought as sterling. And just another good lesson. No matter how much your ego or how confident how much your ego tells you something or how confident you might be in, just test it. Man, put yourself in check and test it. These I gotta say, I was a little disappointed because the lady when I bought them, she said they were sterling, and could have been a misunderstanding. But I tested them; they're not. So they are silver plate. I'm still gonna sell them. Ah, yeah. Well, on Friday, if it works out on Friday, how I'm hoping, multiple people will be able to be here at the same time. So we'll be able to, maybe you'll be able to actually chat with each other on Friday. And I think Tanya's going to be here anyways. So yeah. So here we go. Number 2 on the list. Wow, this laptop is really okay. Here we go. Do I need to make a bro chat for Friday? Leah, you don't need to, but you can. Kind of like Zoom, Sunray. Yeah. You're welcome to make one for Sunday, Leah. Because Sunday, I mean for a Friday. Yeah. Tree is gone and house is fine. Thanks, Mama Chola. Yeah, that good to have that all taken care of. Okay, the only thing that I can say for sure, these stones are natural stones. I'm pretty sure the rest of the beads are glass. So, and silver plate on silver plate wires. I might crank out another bro chat because I can. Lol, I have major brooches. Do it, Gina. The bro chat, hey, and after Friday, the bro chat challenge, the bro chat thing is not over. It's not going away. uh, Leah, technically, all you need is a brooch and a hat. Any kind of brooch, any kind of hat. And then you've got a brooch hat. So, which shame on me for not putting a brooch on this when I took it out of the wash. Hello, Vanessa. Welcome in. Okay, back to selling stuff. All right, cool, Leah. These are number 2 on the list. Man, my laptop is still T-I-T-E-T-E. Laptop's still lagging a little bit. So number 2 on the list. More brooches. Oh, awesome, HQZ. Brooch purse bag. So flexible. I love it. Yeah, you don't have to be limited to hats. If you have a brooch shirt or a brooch vest or a brooch bag, hey, come one, come all. Feel free to share. Okay, cut and paste isn't happening. It's not happening today. Unless I want to try to do it for my phone, and that just gets really slow. So these silver artisan earrings are number 2 on the list. 4-inch drop on those, man. Serious drop. But what a great look on those. $29 starting bid on those. If somebody is interested, SB 29. $29 on those. Great look on these. I do want to talk to this lady because she makes great jewelry, and if she has it in sterling silver and the prices are still reasonable, I'd love to be able to buy it and bring it up here to offer for all of you. I'm in front of the place. It opens at 10. No one is here. I'm having serious FOMO. Ah! Tanya. I see Sunray is in at 29. Thank you, Sunray. Okay, going to pull some brooches. Do it, Leah. Awesome. All right, Sunray at 29. I don't see any other action. Give those a couple more seconds. Otherwise, we're going to call those sold. To Sunray at 29. SOLD 29. Thank you, Sunray. Thank you and congratulations on those. Sunray. Yay. And you guys, I got to tell you, Sunray really brought the A game on this one. A brooch hat that's a jester hat that is just, it is decked out. So, wow, that's awesome. That was awesome, Sunray. Have 4 boxes going out to one person. She loves my items. Gina, that's awesome. I love that. So thank you, Gina. Thank you for you, because for me, you've been one of those people lately. You've really appreciated some of the unique items that I've brought. So thank you. Not only appreciate them, but brought them on your channel and showed them off. So wow. And I don't know if you caught it, Gina, but I have earrings that match that. The Tasco necklace, kind of the flattened, like the needle necklace. I have earrings that match that I'm going to send you. So I did 3 hats, but only sent that one. Oh, Sunray. Well, you might have to sport the other ones. Okay, number 3 on the list. Darn it. I feel like I should just fold up the laptop because it's not doing nothing. It's not doing anything there. Yep, fold it up. Don't need to look at that. Gina is a sweetheart, Momachola. I agree. This beautiful costume brooch, I'm calling it iris glass because it has that same embedded color inside the crystals look as iris glass, but I don't know technically if you would call this iris glass. But same kind of feel. These prongs on the bezel, I feel very much like they're a Shriner influence, but I don't know costume jewelry that well. And these deep cups on the back, same. I feel like, I don't know, Schiaparelli, Shriner. It just has that feel, but I don't really know. Doug, I wore that chrysoprase necklace. I wore that chrysoprase necklace to a jade festival, got so many compliments. One vendor told me chrysoprase is starting to become very popular and prices will go up. HQZ, I believe it. Um, that necklace, those chunky beads on there, holy cow, man. What a what a fantastic piece. When I discovered that that was chrysoprase, I was really surprised. I thought it was like amazonite or um, some other stone. So cool. Glad to hear that that was well received. And I do believe that that type of chalcedony as well will be on the rise. I think Tanya just sold a ring that had that like a pear shaped chalcedony stone like that. Real beautiful. Kind of the depth and the color in that chalcedony is really beautiful. All right, here's number 3. Beautiful iris glass costume brooch. It's 1.5 inches across and it's got all those little details I was pointing out in really good condition. This one is $35. So $35 on that one. If somebody is interested, let me get that SB starting bid 35. Oh, malachite. HQZ, did you buy a strand of malachite for me? Because I need to track down that really unusual malachite. The stuff that I thought was really unusual malachite was actually faux malachite. So Diane Marie got one of the necklaces, and I need to track down the other one because whoever got that other one, I need to square that up with you. So if that was you, HQZ, then let me know. Doug, bring out those earrings that match that Tasco FF necklace. Oh, Gina, I already packed them. They're already packed away in the to be shipped pile. So I can go grab them though. And why is it so hard to thumbs up on a mobile? I don't know, HQC. It is very hard though. All right, $35 on this beauty. Eldine spell check. Ugh. What did Eldine say? Leah has a question, Doug. What time for Friday? And is it YouTube or StreamYard? Leah, it's gonna be. I'm shooting for about 6 o'clock p.m. Pacific time on Friday. So I'll get that. I'll get that scheduled ASAP, and it's on YouTube. Yeah, it'll be on YouTube using StreamYard. And what I'll do is I'll have when you have stream in StreamYard, when you stream on StreamYard, you have a little link that you can send to people so they can join in. And oh, hi painted piney, gotcha. Hi painted pony. Yeah, it'll be through StreamYard, and there'll be a link in the description that you can click on, and it'll just pop you into the studio, and then I can bring you into the stream. So hopefully that all goes and works well. I bought malachite from you. Okay. Well, I'm gonna figure that out. So thanks for putting that back on my radar so that I feel like I should write that down. Malachite check. Right? Write it down. Okay, it's right there now. I'll see it later and probably go, oh, wow, right. Okay, 35 on that one. I didn't see any action. How about 30? Somebody like that one for 30? Because I think it's pretty special. I think 30 is a pretty good price on that one. And if nobody agrees, then I'll put it back in the bag. 39 people, 31 thumbs up. Welcome in, everybody. 40 people now. And look at the construction again, those deep cups on that. I don't know. In that ruffled setting. Maybe it's just all those elements. They were imitating a good thing, but I feel like it's somebody or something special. Oh, the other little thing I noticed was there's 3 accent stones. See that? 1, 2, 3 little pink accent stones. All right. All righty. Down she goes. Let me change the price on that one. $230. Then if somebody comes along and you're interested, I know. Number 4 on the list. This one did not make the preview. I was actually wearing it during one of the videos that I made. Nice little HQZ. Diane Marie actually, she bought the other necklace and she actually sent me a message saying that she thought it was faux and sending me the evidence why. And I was like, wow, I agree. So I just thought it was really amazing malachite, like almost too good to be true, and it was. So I made a mistake there, and yeah. So thank you for actually taking the time and effort to reach out, Diane, because had you not, I may have just gone on ignorantly thinking that that was something that it wasn't. All right, this one is number 4 on the list. Sterling silver Southwest double Kokopelli design. Looks like these guys are just ready to have a good time. These guys are vibing. These guys are vibing. They're going to come together and vibe together. It is a size 7. It's 28 grams, and it's $45. So I got a great deal on it. I'm like, can't pass that deal, but I can pass a good deal along. So if somebody likes that one, $45 is the price. Sunray says, look up. I'm in my description, not in my chat right now. So thank you, Sunray. I see Mama Chola's in at 45. Hey, today is my 13th wedding anniversary. 13 is our number. Oh, congratulations, Sunray. Right on. That's awesome. All right, Mama Chola at 45. We'd be looking for 47 or better. Otherwise, we'll be calling this one for Mama Chola pretty darn quick. Yeah, that's awesome. 13's always been a good number, at least for me. All right, there we go. Looking at Mama Chola. Sold to you, Mama Chola, at $45. Congratulations. That one is fantastic. Tanya. Tanya's lurking while she's working. Well, you're actually chatting while you're working. You're doing one more than a lot of us do. All right, Mama Chola. Sold to you. Thank you, Mama Chola. Next on the list. Oh, I almost skipped. Oh, this one's fantastic. Number 5. Number 5. The costume brooch. Beautiful cherry. Beautiful cherry brooch. The cool thing about this, it's a watch. Someone called these nursing watches at one point. I don't know. I can't really see wearing this as a nurse and having it be very practical, but I do see how you could just look down and go, oh yeah, there's the time. Oh, there's the time. Very easy. This one has a little bit of enamel missing there, which I do have a friend who restores these with fingernail polish, amazingly. And it works quite well if you can match it up. The watch does run, but it doesn't keep time. I think the movement just needs to be cleaned. The spring is strong. You can feel when you wind it, it has a good amount of tension in it. But the movement just hangs up a little bit. So you can tap it and the little second hand will move. And it does I had set it at noon originally, and now it's at, I don't know, 4:45. So it does move. I think it just needs to go into a watch guy and have it cleaned up. And the starting bid on that is $85. SB 85. And there are a couple of these out there in the market in pristine condition, whether it's running or not running. It'd be about 185 to 225. And in pristine condition running, I would expect it to be 235 and above. I think it's a Longines, but I don't remember. I don't remember quite off the top of my head. Let's see. It's Lewis. I don't know who Lewis is. Louis or Luis. Louise. But very rare, very collectible piece. And just needs to go into the watch guy and have a little cleaning. I misplaced my remote to my living room TV. I'm on my iPad, all things I've lost. I miss my mind the most. Oh, Sunray, do you? Do you miss it? All right, so $85 on that. And you know, looking at that with that condition, it just on the camera, it doesn't quite show as well as it does in person. To me, it's much more impressive in person. I'm gonna drop it to 65. Not gonna make a whole bunch there, but if somebody is interested, you don't mind the condition that it's in, or you don't mind taking on a little restoration project, then 65. That will be the price. Louis Vuitton, says Eldine. I like it. I don't know if you guys remember this, but I did warn you about 6 months ago that there was a whole bunch of fake malachite hitting the market. I tried to warn you all. I don't remember that warning, Mama Chola, but thank you for that. Thank you for that warning. All right, 65, not landing. That one's going down. Get that bag price changed from 85 to 65. Right, HQZ? You may have lost your mind, Sunray, but you're still tech savvy. You haven't lost the part of the mind that you need, so. Deb J. McLaughlin, I see you. Hello, Deb. How are you? Oh, Nicola. All right. I see Nicola at 65. Sold to Nicola at 65. Nicola. Uh-oh. Thank you, Nicola. Oh, Loki. Loki says, well, I don't have a light box to sit in, but I have a whole tub full of jewelry to sit in. He's like, why are you moving my bed, bro? Yeah, all the jewelry now is going to be pre-warmed by Loki. He didn't like that? Was that a little disturbing? Oh, he liked that a lot. Now he's purring. Ay, ay, ay. I have a raw malachite specimen I can compare to. Oh, nice, HQZ. Yeah, you know, the one thing that Diane, the one piece of evidence that Diane gave me that was like the clincher, was the fact that malachite doesn't have black, like actual black stripes in it. And when I looked at that, I'm like, wow, yeah, you're right. It sure doesn't. Malachite, aka the traveler's stone, used to carry it in my pocket when traveling construction, and it literally saved me from a wreck in Ohio. Wow, HQC. Sorry, that's not funny, but part of that I just can't help but find a little bit funny. But yeah, malachite, the traveler stone. I've always liked malachite. Yeah, just never really hit my radar that that stuff could be um, that it would have to be reproduced. So why am I surprised? I shouldn't be. Hello, White Feather. Welcome in. All right, number 6 on the list. Number 6. This beautiful, I think this is a lilac. I don't know what color you'd call that backdrop there, but I'm going with lilac colored. Nice old micro mosaic brooch. This is about as big as mosaic tiles will get, where I'm still comfortable calling it a micro mosaic. Anything bigger than this, I'd be. Even this is kind of on the borderline for me, but given how small it is, up on the camera, it doesn't look so small, but how small it is and the amount of detail in there, call it what you want, but this one's $40. It's 1¼ inches across. So little bit of an idea on the scale for that. So SB on that one is 40. And really pretty darn exceptional. It is marked made in Italy on the back. Nice. I always find these to be entertaining. So I'm like, oh, they took like safety pins, the safety pin design, and made it into a brooch. So $40 on that one. Also, the malachite lines are too perfect. They are not real nature. Does not do straight lines. Yeah. Well, that was the thing in these. They had real nice swirls, like a good, nice swirly pattern, kind of hypnotic. But they did look too good. Like they just looked great. So, and didn't have any swirls. It was curvy lines and those black lines. Like, oh dang it, dead giveaway. But now I know. So be on the lookout for those. All right, $40. Nobody into that for 40? Well, how about 30? How about 30? I lost my box that I was keeping all these in. Well, I didn't lose it, I sold it. So now I'm just gonna sell off my mosaics as well. So if somebody likes that for 30, that's the new price. That is number 6. Used to be $40, now it's 30. I don't know if I keep too many of those. I might have to keep too many of these. I might have to find another box. Oh, Loki. Hi, buddy. I just need a couple of things out of here. Oh, wow. Yeah. Squish that coral. Oh, nice, Sunray. With that lilac color in the back. Okay, this one, number 7 on the list. Did I skip over number 6? Or was that number 6? That was number 6. Okay, number 7, antique Chinese signed silver kingfisher brooch. Yeah, it is signed on the back. It doesn't just say silver. It doesn't say China silver. It actually has a Chinese hallmark. So I personally can't read that. Not sure what it says, who it's talking about. It is silver, has a very nice gold gilt, and beautiful kingfisher. So rare to find that kingfisher in there. A lot of times I'll find it. There's just 1 or 2 little blue specks left. Very small, in really nice condition. And you know, $85 on that one. I almost got a little bit crazy there. W. Marion, I see you at 30. All right. That one is sold. Sold to W. Marion at 30. Thank you, W. Marion. Got you on that one. Sold 30. Okay. The Kingfisher brooch. Starting bid on that one is 85. Really, really ornate detail on that. A little bit of purple left in there too. Looks like it's gone from the other side, unfortunately. But great design. Super ornate for such a tiny little piece. And nice early Victorian style tube hinge and C-clasp. Sweet little piece. I don't see any action on that, so that one's going down number 7 at $85. It is 1 1/8 inch. It is a tiny little thing. I know. Yeah. Are you talking about a bird, the kingfisher? Yes, Rhonda. They're made with kingfisher feathers. The kingfisher that's no longer in existence. Yeah. So that is the one. And Chinese jewelry in the late 1800s there was a lot of it made with kingfisher. All right, same era, number 8, the Cinnabar brooch. You didn't see a bird, no, Rhonda, you didn't. Nope, the bird is the color. The bird feathers are the color. Number 8, really nicely carved piece of cinnabar on this. It may have originally been silver over copper, and all that silver's worn off. It's pretty common for the era. I was gonna charge $50 for this one, but for some reason I feel like these should go together. Yeah, so I was gonna offer that for 50. Instead, I'm gonna offer it for 35. And oh, funny. I have 85 on this one, 35 on that one. But if you want both of these, this might be confusing. If you want them both, I'll sell them both for 85 to you. Otherwise, those standalone prices, they will stay 85 and 35. But if you want them both for 85, you can have them both for 85. I just feel like they'd be cool going together. So, not to stack more confusion into the confusion, but if somebody's interested in that or either of those individually, then just hit that in the chat. 35. Get the change on that one. Right, easy. Let's create more confusion. No more. Those are going away, out of the picture. Number 9, Doug. Got the cuff. Amazing. Definitely a forever piece. That's awesome. That is awesome, white feather. Yeah. Also wearing the necklace you gifted me. Oh, that's good. Awesome. It polished up nicely. I like that. Yeah, it's so rewarding to get feedback like that. So thank you so much, white feather. All right, coral. Oh, this is actually, dang. Wow, that just fits right on there quite nicely. I'm surprised. I'm surprised how well that fits right there with that Tahishi necklace. All right, number 9, 20-inch coral necklace. It is on sterling silver, and the starting bid on this one, SB, is $85. If you didn't catch it, $85 was kind of the magic number um, for this auction. I had quite a few items that was just the price point where they landed. Wow, it's the $85 day. Okay, can I get this? Can I get this figured out and off by myself? I do like these clasps, I gotta say. Stylistically, they're a little more modern than what I was typically used to, but practically speaking, this kind of clasp works really well. Nice and solid, very easy to undo. So there you go. Very well strung. Nice variation in coral. It is 20 inches long. And I really like the branch arrangement down at the bottom. So many times you find them where they don't just sit comfortably. You got to fidget with them a lot to get them to work. And these ones, nah, they just work. You just put them on and they lay right down. As I say that, we got one of these little things that's doing their own thing. But there you go, starting bid at $85 on those. They are fairly lightweight. As you can see, a lot of that coral is fairly porous. And so not a super heavy one, 46 grams on that. Hello, Elizabeth K. Welcome in. Exactly, Eldine, 70s. 70s, probably roadside. I don't know. Where did you get yours, Eldine? Did you get it in the Southwest from a roadside vendor? Guam kingfisher is extinct because of the introduction of the brown snake. They exist in captivity. Oh, Deb, that's good to know. And what a bummer. I don't know why they introduced the brown snake, but I'm sure they were probably trying to do something positive for the environment. So often the case with invasive species. All right, nobody into that at 85. Should I go up or down? What do you think? Should I go 75 or 95? It's one of those deals. I'm going to drop it to 75 if somebody's interested. That still works okay. Otherwise, we'll put that one down and bring it back around at the end. So there you go. List that one, Doug. HQZ, I probably should. You know, I got to say, I'm a little bit behind on listing stuff. It's been a couple weeks since I've actually listed anything. I'm feeling like, so tomorrow that might be happening. But also, it's so much more rewarding focusing on YouTube. Such a much more rewarding experience. But yeah, a lot of my energy has been focused here. Flea market in SLC, San Luis Obispo County. Is that the SLC? Nice. Well, what a score, Eldine. Jeez, I could just imagine what the markets were like back in the day, back in the glory days. All right, Loki, you're kind of messing with the mojo here, buddy. I'm not sure what the Yeah. I'm sorry, bud. But I need to be able to see what's going on here. And number 10 is not number 19, and we're on number 10. So, here. You just take your little spot there. I'm going to take your comfy jewelry padding out. There you go. You got that all to yourself, buddy. All right, speaking of listing, I will list that one, HQZ. If that one doesn't sell, I will do that. And same with this one. This one, Victorian Victorian gold filled bracelet with really impressive detail. Nice Etruscan work on that. Oh, Salt Lake City. Okay, Eldine. I was just thinking local stuff here, so nice. Salt Lake City flea market back in the glory days. But really nice Etruscan work on this. And nice engraving. It is pretty small. It's a size 6.25 on the cone. So small wrists only on this one. And $85 on that if somebody's interested. Otherwise, that one will be going with, I think it goes this way better. Been having a hard time figuring out exactly which direction that one goes. So SB on that is $85. It is gold filled. It is Victorian. It is a 6.25 on the cone. So 2.25 inches across and 1 7/8 inch deep there for your wrist profile. Like my wrist profile, that'd be a great one as long as it wasn't. If it was a little bit bigger, it'd be the perfect profile for my wrist. So $85 on that one. Look at those. Look at that wire work on there. What a beauty. What a beauty. Okay, no action on that one. Drink time. Thank you, Eldine. Yeah, it's pretty darn exceptional, honestly, for what it is. It would be great if it was gold. Hi. That was a close one. We almost got coffee ejection. Number 11. Okay, another. This one was the one that I bought as sterling. Drink time. Thank you, Eldine. And let me make sure that I am in all messages because anytime, in case you don't know, anytime you go out of the chat or out of the stream and back in, $1 bids, right? This one is number 11. It is a silver plate. Silver plate ball necklace strung on chain. So nice quality, kind of like the last one. And this one, unfortunately, I did buy it as sterling, which was a bummer. Yeah, you know, it's one of those things where one piece like this can create a trust issue. And unfortunately, that's where that one landed. Number 11, it is 16.5 inches. It's $15. So let's get that with the coral on the bust so you can kind of see the length on that. It is a little bit shorter. I would call it collar length, like depending on your neck size, but probably laying right on the neckline. And the SB on those is $15. Rhonda, it does not say sterling. No, it's not that bad. No, this was just this was a mistake on my part by not testing them before I bought them, because I had that opportunity. So it will go great with the others, right? Juice messing. It would, except they're a little bit newer, a little bit different style, but they were all hanging out together. So $15 on those. Wow. Going into the sad pile. Down they go. All right, number 12. What do we have coming up for number 12? Oh, this is sweet. This is sweet. I've had a few of these recently that were vermeil. hoping to get them in gold. And well, what do you know? They're very pretty, Rhonda. Yeah. And for someone who can wear silver plate, that's a great deal. Millefiori. Look at the Millefiori in that. And yes, it is set in 14 karat gold. Yay. I kind of feel like, yay, I finally found one. I don't believe that this is an Archimedes piece, but very much in that same style. And the starting bid on this, oh, I must have dropped that. $70 on that. Have you seen the coral they cut in half and they are druzy crystals inside? No, HQZ. I have not, but that sounds awesome. A druzy fossilized coral piece? Wow. So yeah, it is 14 karat gold. I believe it's marked 585 on the back of the bale right there. $585 Italy and a B. I don't know who that maker is. Nice B. There we go. You can see it. 14 karat Italy B. Janet, I do. Yes, I ship to the UK. Shipping is obviously a little bit more expensive to the UK. I only ship priority. So just so you know. In between conspiracy theories and horoscope readings, HQC. I love it. I love it. All right, $70 on that one. Geez, I'd like to drop the price a little bit, but I think it's probably got about that in gold. So, yep, I do, Janet. As long as you're fine with paying the shipping, then you're in. You are in. And if you're not registered, Janet, then there's a registration link buried in the description there. Register. Oh, Tegister. No. Here, let's just go Jodif. There you go. The registration form is right there in the chat, Janet. So right after your message is the form to register. So yeah, we're going to call that one sold to Janet at 70. And we'll keep our fingers crossed that we get that all worked out, Janet. But I have confidence that it will all be well. Janet Porter sold. Thank you, Janet, and welcome in. Congratulations, Janet. And moving on to number 14. Moving right along here. I got to say, it's kind of bumming me out. I'm not able to copy and paste those titles into the chat. But for those of you who know how to find the description, you can look in the description and you will see the specifics of the items that are coming up. Number 13. Ah, darn it. Okay. I grabbed the wrong bag. Number 13, this milk glass set is really fantastic. Yeah, and this dealer has really good taste. Ravenschest 33, thank you, Mama Chola, for dropping my email there. Here are the earrings. Really great milk glass and amber glass dangles. And the action on these things, I didn't actually try them. Okay, wow, they got pretty good action. That's as much as you're gonna get out of me. Yeah, really nice. Get straight there, guys. Really nice action on the earrings. Great milk glass. Clip backs. I don't know. These may be somebody. These memory wire milk glass cuffs, for whatever reason, remind me of. Thank you, Elizabeth K. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. There you go. Elizabeth K has dropped the description for this, the title for this one in the chat. Gorgeous glass bracelet, clip earrings with amber glass leaf accents. $65 on that one. Appreciate you, Elizabeth. And this one, it's actually, the size is, in my opinion, kind of irrelevant because the wire's so tight on that, the spring's so good that it goes down to like a size 2. But I'm a size 7, and it's super comfortable. It doesn't quite reach the overlap point. Gina at 65, I see you. I had a feeling you might be into this one, Gina, being fantastic glass and all. But there you can see, very wearable. Just a great set. And I don't see any other action, so let's call that one sold to Gina at 65. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Surprise! Gina's glass got the milk glass set. So thank you, Gina. Tanya, did you find anything good? Right, Mama Chola? I think, yeah. I think we all could have put a guess in on that one. You got me right, Gina. Yeah, did okay. All right. All right, Tanya. Can't wait to see what you came up with. All right. That was 13. Where did number 14 go? Darn it. Oh, here they are. Huh? Number 14, sterling silver, brown stone. Brown stone earrings. I think these are glass. I've gone back and forth, up, down, all around, and they look like glass to me. Great earring backs on them. Oh, yeet. Down it goes. Mama Chola, thank you. Thank you for the moderation help today, you guys. I really appreciate it. Having the laptop not cooperating was a little bit of a bummer for me. So thank you very much for that. Artisan sterling silver swirled stone earrings. We're calling this glass. I could be wrong. If it's a natural stone, then hooray for you. Really beautiful. If it's a stone, Mama Chola probably knows what stone that is. But $38 on those if somebody's interested. Yeah, Jews Messin coffee color, right? I can see a little bit of steam coming off there now. 52 people in the house, 41 thumbs up. Hello, Terry Cover. Thank you, everybody, for being here on this awesome Wednesday, on this FF Wednesday, freaking fantastic Wednesday. Glass is a good call, HQZ says. Yes, imitation agate. I'm right there with you, HQZ. And $38 on those. If that's not working for you, we're going to put those down. Thanks for looking, everybody. I think that's a Jody's Jewels line. Thanks for looking, everybody. Thanks for taking the time to look at my stuff here. Appreciate you. Oh, going down, back in the bag. And guess what, HQZ? I might list those suckers. I just might. All right, number 14's down. Number 15. Okay. A beautiful little work of art. I probably could have just taken it off the necklace, but I left it on there. I really did buy the pendant as a little work of art itself. That's the one. Impressive artisan enamel on copper portrait pendant from Barcelona. The lady that I bought this from bought this for herself in Barcelona. So there you go. That's how I know it's from Barcelona, because she bought it from the artist that made it in Barcelona. And she is an enamel artist as well. Very different style. He doesn't have a 4-head, he has a 5-head, right? HQZ. I was trying to figure that out. Who is this guy exactly, or where is this guy from? I don't know what's going on, but $40 on that. If somebody likes it as much as I do, you're gonna have to pay $40. It is enamel on copper. It's not counter enameled, which I found to be a little bit interesting. Like someone, I myself, I think if I were that talented of an artist, I'd want to counter enamel my pieces as well. But who am I? I'm someone who doesn't do enamel, talking smack. All right, $40 on that. No action. How about 35? I could go to 35 without puckering. Otherwise, I don't mind. I don't mind keeping it. Zen Zord, I see you at 35. Thank you, Zen. And welcome in, Zen. I hope you've been well. Sold to Zen Zord at 35. Boom, just like that. 35. Thank you, Zen. Oh, you're welcome. Okay. Coming up. Oh, wow. Well, first confession is I didn't figure out the clasp on these. I think the clasp could be a really, really beautiful amber, or it could be plastic. I'm not sure. I'm not positive. But I do know the beads on this necklace are freaking fabulous. They are FF. Oh, darn, Sunray. I think you might be lagging a little bit there, Sunray. That one already have registered now, says Janet. All right, Janet. Sounds good. Thank you for that. Sorry, Sunray. That already sold. That great enamel portrait. But these egg yolk amber beads are coming up. 22 inches long, 10 grams. Nice little nuggets on those. And I was starting those at 95, but nah. 75 on those. Class is starting next week, so I'll be around less. Yeah, Mia, it's that time of year. It is that time of year. So 75 on these if somebody's interested. And Yippee says, yes, sir, I am interested at 75. HQZ says, oh, are you being tempted, HQZ? I hear you. Well, I'll tell you what, HQZ, I'm not going to let them sit. I'm going to call these sold to Yippee at 75. Get that temptation out of the way. Congratulations, Yippee. You got those. Sold to Yippee. Yippee IOA at 75. Score. Killed another Sharpie. Moving on to the next Sharpies. You're welcome, HQZ. Don't thank me. Thank Yippee. I would have been up there talking him up a little bit more and tempting you even more. I would have been dropping the price any, so if that helps. This one, man, sometimes I walk away from cases and I go, wait, go back. Beautiful hand painted stone bead. Thank you, Mama Chola. I went back because I looked at this piece twice without actually asking about it. And as I was leaving, I was thinking about it. I'm like, wait a minute, just go back. So I went back and bought it. Yeah, really cool. Hand painted stone. I think this is a conglomerate, a man made conglomerate of turquoise, but I could be wrong. I've seen some Chinese turquoise that looked very similar. It could be natural, but I'm assuming that it's a man made stone. This beautiful hand painted stork, I say, on the front. It's 20 bucks. Well, that saves me. I shouldn't be buying it anyway, but I wanted to say that is Picasso like style. Yeah, totally. Totally Picasso like style. Like Picasso light. So $20 on that cool bead if somebody is interested. It is, in fact, a bead. Ooh, can I see through there? Nope. And crickets at 20. I'll drop it to $18. Why not? If somebody wants it, and that $2 makes the difference, then $18. Otherwise, that's going in my cabinet. And enjoy that nice little work of art. I also think it would be a great bead to go on a necklace and sit right there at the side. Down she goes, number 17, back in the bag. Change that price to 18. I do have people reach out after watching the playbacks and they purchase sold or unsold items. So if you're watching the playback and something got passed on and you're interested in it, please feel free to reach out to me, and reach out sooner rather than later, because um, I've had a couple people reach out and I've had to tell them sorry, it already sold. So that is a very real way to acquire some of these items. Okay, number 18 was not in the preview. I think we're on number 18 now. Yeah. Number 18 was not in the preview. I actually picked this one up yesterday. And it's a beautiful sterling silver ring with the boulder opal set in it. It is adjustable. Oh, I think you had the right one, Mama Chola. Maybe not. All right, Doug, do you still have the hand-painted Madonna and Child Perpetual Help brooch that you featured months ago? Any chance? Ooh. I don't know. I'm not sure, Zen. Yeah, I would have to go and look. Yeah. I will have to go and look. But yeah, beautiful piece of boulder opal. A couple pieces of the bezel have been chunked off here. I was kind of thinking they did that intentionally when they made it to show off the stone, but I'm not sure. It's not perfect. But beautiful, beautiful boulder opal in there. It's adjustable. Right now it's a size 7, and I would say it could go up a little bit comfortably or down to about a 6 before it starts pinching there. And it's $38. It does, I would buff the stone up a little bit. Tanya, I couldn't find the nail buffer, so otherwise I would have polished that sucker up already. This top of the stone does have a little bit of wear, but all in all, really beautiful. Very beautiful ring. Has a nice flash in that boulder opal. Don't really have to try to find the color in this one. It's just there. And it's not perfect, but it's pretty. And it's $38. Oh, look at that fiery spot right there. Wow. Can you guys hear the birds? I put birds on today, so W Marion, I see you in at 38. Oh man, that's just a beautiful stone. I see why it was so loved. Someone wore this ring a lot because it's, man, there you go. So, yep, 37, Marion, I got you. Sold to W Marion at 37. I was probably saying 38 because sometimes I can be like that. Got you, W Marion, at 37. Congratulations. And coming up next, number 19. Oh, this was a sweet little charm. Geez, I don't remember. I think maybe this was a jewelry jar find. Such an unusual piece. I don't remember seeing this exact motif before. Madonna and child with little angels around the halo. Back to lurking and working, says W Marion. Good for you, W Marion. Well, thanks for hopping in and grabbing that. That ring's pretty fantastic. So this one starts at $33, this little charm. And it is a 1/2 inch or 18 millimeters. I don't think that's right. 1/2 inch. It's 2 grams. It's 800 silver. And yeah, starting bid was $33. Back to driving. All right, Tanya, drive safe. Starting bid of $33, which is, oh, yo, hold up. Union break time. That was a how low can you go? Started at $33. Nobody's in at $33. And this is a how low can you go item because it started at a double-digit number. That means it's going to drop to the next double-digit number, being 22 right now. $22 on that charm. Eldine is jumping the gun at 11. Uh-oh. We have a tribute to Gen B. Yes, Eldine. Eldine. Eldine has jumped in at the 11 spot, taking Jen's place at being disqualified, sir. And 22, no takers at 22. Eldine, you have not technically been disqualified, but you will have to re-enter 11 again after the price is changed in the chat. To actually be the winner there. So jumping the gun does not make you the winner, but you're not actually disqualified either. So I just love saying that. So this one has dropped to 11. Eldine, we would be looking for an 11 again. Zenzord says, get it, Eldine. Get it indeed, Eldine. Time to get, speaking of getting it, time to get a new Sharpie in the house. Tanya is in at 11. Oh, Tanya, jumping it. Jumping Eldine. So we'd be looking at 13 or better really fast. Really, really fast. Or that one's going to be sold to Tanya at 11. And Eldine is back at 11. Eldine, we'd be looking for 13. Looking for 13 now, Eldine. Or I guess technically 12 because we're under $20. Gifted to Eldine. Tanya, how did I know that was coming? How did I know? Well, I didn't. Now I do. Thank you, Tanya. That's very sweet. Tanya with the gifts today. Tanya, gift to Eldine. Gift to L. Dean. Best morning ever, says Juice Messin. Juice Messin, you weren't in on that. You must have got your charm. You bought $500 in charms, right? So you don't need any more. Funny. All right, that was number 19 already. On to number 20. Moving right through the list. Thank you for the help, moderators. What's up, man? You guys heading out for some
I don't know. It's the
birthday hangout?
Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna go to the mall.
Cool.
She'll be here in -5 minutes.
Oh, gotcha.
Yep.
I hear ya.
I love instead of saying they're late by 5 minutes.
Negative. They'll be here in -5 minutes. I like it. 50 people in the house. 49 thumbs up. 51 people in the house. 49 thumbs up. One more thumbs up, and we'll definitely be doing a giveaway.
What you doing now? Oh wait, or can you not tell?
I'm gonna do some free shipping. Yeah, free shipping giveaway.
And look at that, just in time.
Hello, Merche. Bam, just like that. 5 minutes exactly. All right, man. Have a good go.
Have fun with the stream.
Will do. Gavin knows what's up. 50 thumbs up now. Thank you, Merche. Done deal. Thank you, Merche. Just like that. Wow. I do have to pinch myself. And I have to also not get intimidated, because I think about it. Oh, what? There's 50 people here. Ah! Here, Loki. Hang out with them. Yeah. Thank you, everybody, for being here. It's an honor and a pleasure to have you all here. So I hope you're enjoying spending your time here. Hello, Kelly. Welcome in. Yeah, it really is. It really means a lot that you would choose to spend your time hanging out here with not just myself, but with the great people here in the chat as well. All right, so number 20 coming up. You may remember this necklace from a while back. Man, there was a lot of deliberation on these beads. I still have a hard time believing that they're not some kind of stone. Love the thank you, Mama Chola. I like that as well. I like this slot. 50 people, a drop in the bucket. 8 billion people in the world, right? HQZ. Well, as it continues to grow, I am continuously and proportionately grateful. So thank you. Thank you very much. So the clasp is sterling silver. It is sterling silver. These beads are glass. The pearls are imitation pearls, and the little crystals are glass crystals in between. So it's costume jewelry that's done really well. The feathering that they did in the stones, not only did they get quartz-like feathering in there, they got moss-like, almost moss-like dendrites in there. They're not quite there, but really, really well done. So they really do look like stone, but I really do think they're just great glass. It's 24 inches long, 138 grams. So what is that, a quarter of a pound? It's pretty heavy. I haven't actually looked at it on to see how it lays. And it's number 20. It's $39. Yeah, great presence on that. Oh, funny. I'm like, is that a wild turkey calling? No, it's the birds on the TV. Gorgeous neck. Can't believe it's not glass. Exactly, that's it. Gorgeous. Can't believe it's glass necklace with sterling silver clasp, 24 inches long, $39. Yeah, look at those. Look at those beads. When you look, there's 2 different shades of feathering in there. There's like a light, almost like a white and then like a seafoam color. That seafoam color, it looks like dendrites. It has little feathers that kind of finger out. So whatever technique they used to make this was really, really impressive. Gina, right? Here's Gina. The inclusions are good for glass, but definitely not natural. Yeah, totally HQZ. They're really good. Um, the dead giveaway was the abundance of bubbles in there. But the feathering, they did a great job. The two different colors of the feathering are kind of what got me. I'm like, wow, what a great job. Let's see, $39. Did we have any takers on that one? I'm still looking to buy charms, lol. I'm not done. All right, who's messing? All right, 30 bucks. Somebody wants that for 30. That's the price now. Glass making was discovered by shipwrecked sailors when they built a fire on the beach, and the particular elements there turned into glass. It got so hot. That's awesome. What a what a cool fact. All right, no one into that at $30. Let's just keep dropping it. How about $25? $25? Why not? That was a lesson for my students when I taught. Oh, nice, Sunray. Very cool. Now we're looking at the price of the clasp. How much would it cost to get that big old sterling silver clasp? Probably more than $25. Oh, it's toggled backwards. That probably is when sea glass started, right? All right, there you go. There's that big old. I did test that one because I was suspect of the clasp. I'm like, I don't know. All right, down it goes. Down it goes, number 20 into the pile of nope. And now it's time to do some giveaways. We got to give away some free shipping today and see if some of you guys that got purchases can get free shipping with that purchase as well. First, let me get that coral. Let me get that back in its bag. It's wandering around the table here. Exactly, HQZ. HQZ. Darn you. All right. Good get, HQZ. HQZ 25. And honestly, HQZ, this is an Etsy item, man. I would have been thinking all day long listing that. I know where this is going to sell. So I don't know how the Etsy venture's going for you, but I do have a little bit of experience and insight into what kind of items I sold more successfully on Etsy relative to other platforms. So if you want to talk about that sometimes, then let me know. Well, that's pretty good. Those are pretty good numbers, actually, in my opinion, HQZ. If I averaged 8 sales a month on Etsy, that would have been a good Etsy month. But the one thing that I did experience routinely on Etsy is that people would just come in and pay the price. A lot of times the prices hadn't been changed, or they were a little bit higher than they were in my other stores, and people just came in, saw what they liked, and bought it. And that was kind of my experience with Etsy in general. Whereas eBay, not so much the experience. A lot of haggling on eBay, and a lot more, a different type of customer service required for Etsy versus eBay. All right, what are we into now here? Number 21. Hey, we're into the last row. Thank you so much, moderators, Mama Chola and Elizabeth K. Thank you very much for your help. I appreciate your help plugging in those titles. And coming up, number 21. I don't expect you to do that, but while you're here and able to do that, I very much appreciate that. HQZ, yeah, I'm totally down to talk to you, man. So, you know, I feel you and Flo Casso, I feel are very much in the same boat. You know, I know you guys are starting out and you'd like to be resellers, and you know, whatever I can do to help you guys with that, I'm happy to do so. So coming up, number 21, beautiful brushed sterling silver, hand knotted necklace. What about Ruby Lane? Adelaide, I love Ruby Lane, honestly. Ruby Lane's great. Yeah. Ruby Lane, the types of items that I really like to sell well on Ruby Lane, and I order UK eBay where shipping costs are an arm. Yeah, the eBay shipping costs, the international shipping costs have gone through the roof. Whole different discussion we could have there, but yeah, I really love Ruby Lane. Yeah, Ruby Lane's great, but it's a little bit behind the times tech wise as well. So, but as far as the platforms go, I would be happy if I could just do Ruby Lane and YouTube. But practically speaking, eBay is the best performing platform consistently. So, but honestly, the best now is right here, being here with you guys, hanging out with Tim, being on YouTube. Not only is it the best investment in time, but man, it sure is a great experience. It's a social experience. Whereas, man, I spent years on the computer, just me plugging away, and there was no socializing, no personal connection. If anything, the personal connections were discouraged, especially on eBay. So, all right. So sorry, Timmy. Sorry, he's like, oh, he's very not understanding. He's like, Dad, it's nap time. 11 o'clock. Timmy gets to come in and hang out on your lap and have a nap. Okay, back to the necklace. Sterling silver, brushed balls. I don't know what these gemstones are. Man, they have some nice, what do we say, chatoyance or adularescence in there. Yeah, I don't know what those are, but they're fantastic. Great match to the beads. It is 19 inches long. It's 70 grams. Doug, were you ever duped on eBay with people not being honest? Yeah. Yeah. Gina, I've had people not be honest. $150 on this one is the bid. 19 inches long, 70 grams, and a really exceptional piece. Those textured balls, all handmade, hand knotted. Really, really cool gemstones. Nice, easy silver clasp. Oh, what's going on with Mama Chola? I love the feedback when I sold on eBay. You know, I like the feedback, Rhonda, when it was an equal playing ground. You know, when you could actually leave honest feedback, positive or negative, for a buyer or a seller. I felt like the feedback system was an honest one. Um, when they took away the ability to leave a buyer a negative comment, they left the sellers hanging there. Like, we have no recourse here if someone screws us over. So looks like low quality labradorite. Nothing wrong with that. I have some as well. Just not the flash everybody looks for. Yeah, it doesn't have the same flash, and I think it's another stone. Maybe even like an aqua or some kind of beryl. The orientation of the crystals in there, it's a little bit different than what I'm used to seeing with labradorite, but very much that same flavor of flash. But the translucency and the orientation of the crystal lattice in there, it looks like something a little bit different to me. Maybe even a beryl, but very beautiful. $150 on that. Sticking it in the light box pile. Camera doesn't show everything in person. Definitely, yeah. Yeah, they're really cool stones. I should break out that gem scope, Tanya, and take a look at them under the gem scope. Hello, Kim. Hey, you all. I feel like I'm a community whenever I am live broadcast. I feel like the connection we've made after COVID was the only good result of the pandemic. Yeah, I agree. I agree, Kim. The social connections. Well, I've seen this a lot with my kids, actually. Seeing them both grow up on the internet made me realize that there's a type of socializing that happens online that I didn't really understand or realize how valid it was. And man, nothing has driven home that validity more than being here on YouTube. Because the connections, as many of you know, the connections that we have here are very real. The relationships that we have here are very real. For some of us, as real as they get. So, yeah, Tanya, throw some love in there. That's exactly what I was thinking of, was Tanya. Man, doesn't get any more real than that. Thank you for dropping that love in the chat, Tanya. Hey, Tanya, I was actually introduced during a month of hospitalization in February 2024. Found out Deborah Slotkin lived a half a mile from me. Wow. That's kind of cool. You get these connections that you think are people way far away. That's funny, because I thought when I first started watching Tanya, come on, Cosmo, we don't need to play the light game again, do we? When I first started watching Tanya, I was thinking she was somewhere else in the country. Yeah, and then when I found out that we were only a couple hours away from each other, I was like, wow, that's how crazy is that? And then I was like, hey, we got this great antique show over here, Tanya, called Alameda. You should come check it out sometime. And hey, there's a bunch of cool stuff here on the coast too. You should come over to the coast, and you're welcome to hang out. We should meet up sometime. And well, many of you know how the story goes from there. So yeah, as real as it gets, the relationships that we make here in YouTube land and online. I will never be dismissive or discount the validity or the value of this place for people. Oh, Loki's pretty happy here too. He likes having this. He likes being part of this. He really does. Ah, Loki. He really loves being part of this. If he can't be in the light box, he's going to be in the jewelry. Huh, buddy? That's so funny. All right, number 23 coming up. Oh, Janet, that we'll have to get into that another time. Maybe at the end here if I got some time to hang out. Um, well, I can sum it up pretty simply. Tanya and I met here on YouTube, then we met in person, and we fell in love. So I, I think that sums it up. So, superb sterling silver sponge coral ring. Thank you, Mama Chola, for keeping me on point there, because I think I had already put that. I already put that ring down and moved it on. So if somebody was interested in that, oh, if somebody's interested in the superb sterling silver sponge coral ring, size 6.5, 3.9 grams. Oh, did I not have a price on that one? Okay, well, let's just make it $20 then. I think I had $39 on it. 20 bucks. $20 on that ring. Geez, I even threw the bag out. Ah, $37 is what I had on that. All right. It is a size 6.5. And I see Gina's at 25. What a cool setting on that. Ooh, get out of there, my face. Yeah, and Tanya's my best friend. So, yeah. What more can I say than that? Kind of, we still find it like kind of unbelievable how the whole thing's unfolded. But really, we got what we prayed for, like what we asked for, what we prayed for, what we were looking for. We found it here, unbelievably. All right, I do see Gina at 25. HQZ says, take it, Gina. You got it, Gina. Sold to Gina at 25. Congratulations, Gina, and thank you, HQZ. $25, Gina. Oh, I didn't mark that one. Sold. Oh, dang, and Eldine is in. Shoot. Eldine is in at 30. Hello, Joshy boy. And just like that, my slow fingers have kept this one going. We have Eldine at 30, now looking for 32. Gina is back at 35. Looking for a prayer box necklace. Do you get one? A prayer box necklace. I don't know if I have any prayer box necklaces. So Gina is at 35. And I think Eldine is on a little bit of a lag today, guys. So I'm gonna wait a little bit here for either 37 or an out from Eldine. Out to Gina. All right. Thank you, Eldine. Got you, Gina. Sold. Officially sold to Gina this time at 35. Get that 35. Thank you, Gina. And thank you, Eldine. Gina at 35. Kim, 68. Girl, don't count yourself out. You know what? Never count yourself out, guys. Yeah, I know I've told this story once here before, but my grandpa, uh, he was what, 83, and he fell in love at 83. You know, he had lost his wife, and he was very much living a solitary bachelor's existence and happy doing so. And then he met a fantastic woman who was a widow herself. Um, and man, they hit it off. They had years together laughing and loving each other. And they did. In their 80s, they fell in love. And it was a beautiful thing to see because they really did. It was like a whole chapter, a whole new chapter in their lives that could have been a very different one had they not taken that um, taken that leap. And they did. They had to kind of step out of their comfort zones and make an effort to come together. And so there is hope. There is hope for me at 37. Absolutely, HKZ. I'd say there's always hope. Out. Take it outside. You can stay in here and be chill, or you can go outside and bark. All right. Chill it is. Janet, I hear you. I'm sorry to hear that, Janet. But I know a lot of us have experienced that. I mean, I didn't really realize it myself. I didn't really realize it until meeting Tanya that I had been lonely. So I get you. I get you, Janet. Married 40 years. I won't ever do it again. Nope. Jews messing. Yeah. All right. Number 24. I do believe we're on number 24. Yeah. I'll get wrapped up in the chat and go an hour without selling anything here. Number 24. Oh, this one also did not make the preview. And I think this is a fire opal. Looking in there, I can't get a lot of color play, but that red in the depths there, I could be wrong. It could be some kind of agate, but it really looks like opal to me. It's a size 7. It's 3.8 grams. Nice handmade artisan piece. Really dig that double shank setting on here. And that stone, yeah, just the depth in that. Wow. Yeah, Mama Chola, why don't you and Janet reach out to each other? I think that would be awesome. Yeah, because being lonely sucks. And for people that are here that are lonely, if there's two lonely people that can get together and help cure a little bit of that loneliness, then man, please do. Please help each other out. Lean on each other a little bit. Sterling silver, gorgeous artisan ring. Thank you, Mama Chola, for keeping me on track there. Size 7, 3.8 grams, $45 on that one. I love it. What happened to the coral necklace? That's 23. Oh, that one might still be buried under Loki, Mama Chola. Thank you for the heads up on that one. Number 24. We'll come back to number 23 in a minute. If somebody is interested in this one at $45, that is the price on it. That stone, I'm not quite showing here how it could. I love being able to see friends and friendly people almost any time of the day here on YouTube in the jewelry community. Me too, Elizabeth. Man, I tell you what, it's become such a comfortable place. My 5-year-old will talk to anyone who is lonely. But then, wait, that one zoomed on out of there. My 5-year-old will talk to anyone who's lonely, but then you may wish to go back to being lonely, Jen. Ah! Oh my goodness. Well, Mama Chola, like many of the people here, I hope you're able to find um, a little bit of relief and reprieve from your loneliness here, because I know that you're loved and valued here in this jewelry community, in this great circle of friends on YouTube. So, and Tanya gets tired of hearing me say this, but thank you for um, helping provide such a great place, because you're a huge factor in why this community is such a great community. So, I'm never lonely. I have you awesome people to watch in addition, right? Besides, I'm too busy to be lonely. Gina, I hear that. That was one thing that I realized. I had been lonely for years, but I had also been so busy that it didn't really matter. um, now I'm trying to find a balance there, because staying busy to not be lonely. Well, I don't have to do that anymore. Um, so yeah, dynamics change. Size 7. Let's see, I had 45 on that. I'm going to keep 45 on it. That one's going down into the pile. And coming back around to number 23, was it, Mama Chola? Number 23, the white coral necklace, which had a bag here a second ago. All right, Loki. Gotta get Loki out of the box here and see. Did you get the bag, Loki? Well, I don't see it. We're gonna just roll with it. Super rare to find angel skin coral in cut nuggets like this. Had a nice angel skin coral branch, and they cut it into pieces and then polish those pieces to make these great nuggets. And 20 inches long, 43 grams on that one, and 145 $145. Nice sterling silver clasp on that with those little bench beads. My dream is to find a nice French man and move to south of France. Well, I hope that happens for you, Mama Chola. That'd be awesome. I'm going to refrain from commentary because, man, the comedian in me wants to make some smart remarks that probably are best left alone. What about a French Canadian, Mama Chola? Deborah might have somebody in mind for you. All right, 145 on those if somebody's interested. You know what, Ellie? I see it. I totally see it. I almost feel like that was something they were looking for. Wow, that's about the right. That's about the same length as the Hishi beads. Not happening for me. Yep, I can't see it I can't unsee it either. Those are going down and into the light box, into somewhere where someone's not going to see teeth. It's all right, Ellie. We see what we see. There's nothing wrong with being observant and stating what you observe. That just means I'm moving on to another item. Number 25. Thank you, everybody, for all the input, all the help. And thank you, Carehell, for solving the mystery. The Dr. Amori stone, the Lamori stone ring, call it what you want to. I didn't know what it was when I bought it. I'm like, that is fantastic. Whatever's going on with that light play, that's cool. Very nice sterling silver setting. It feels to me like a southwestern piece. I mean, if that had a turquoise in it, I would really want to call that Navajo. But you can see what the setting is. You see what the stone is. And it's glass. It's a type of glass that was made by a guy in Japan. And he had the formula for it. And these stones are actually pretty rare. They have a modern version called the Sunburst stone. And size 7 on that, Jen. And the Sunburst stone is a little bit, it has that same kind of color play, but it doesn't have the random crystallization that these have. Yeah, Dr. Amori stone, Elizabeth K. That is the one. And yeah, size 7, and it fits like a 7. Maybe 7.5, but yeah, pretty solid as a 7. And it has that great light play. When I first saw it sitting in the case, I thought it was a piece of malachite because it was just green with a little bit of the feathering showing and barely even that. Then when I picked it up and started moving it around, that was the look of my face. Wow, what's going on there? And I almost didn't buy it. Yeah, I almost didn't buy it. Like, well, that's really super unusual, but I don't know. They want a lot for it. But yeah, you see it. It's here. And 135 is the price on that one. If it sits, it fits, Deborah, right? Deborah is in at 135. I see you, Deborah. Yeah, I can only imagine what it was like for the ladies when I was buying it, watching my face. Because I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. And then I'm wow. All right, Deborah at 135. If nobody else is coming back at 140 or better, we're going to call that one for Deborah. It is freaking fantastic, Sunray. I agree. All right, sold to Deborah Barnes at 135. Congratulations, Deborah. I hope you have a great time showing off your Dr. Amori stone ring. Drink and snack time, says Eldine. Eldine, thank you for watching out for me. I do believe you're right. I wanted to set up my light box today for break time. I didn't quite get that set up, but I bet I can get it set up pretty darn quick so that I can take a proper break and you guys can properly bid on an item while I'm taking that break. Oh, what is this doing here? Pulling out my light box, I'm finding a bunch of cool pieces that are sitting in here ready for the light box. Like that. I don't know if you remember that cool piece from Reno. Oh, thank you, Deborah. Deborah has goosebumps. That's awesome. Yeah, that one was $95. That's just sitting in the light box here. Oh, and that Trifari snake ring. Trifari snake rings in the light box ready to go. That great enamel pill box or compact. That one was only 50 bucks. Wow. That's in the light box ready to go. I don't know if you guys remember this one. What? How is that not listed? I don't know. I have no idea how that's not listed there. But the light box is ready to go. And not terribly exciting, but extremely functional. Sterling silver box chain. I seem to remember you had another piece of special type of glass to sell. Did I, Jen? I still have stuff in the tub, so. Did I have another special piece of glass? I don't remember. Oh, you know what? I think I have that. I do have that glass necklace. Light box. I do, White Feather. Yes, the Kitty Lounge. All right. This sterling silver box chain has a great patina on it. And that's why I kept it, because that patina is something that's really hard to replicate. And sometimes I come across pendants that are old that have a nice patina on them, and I want to have a chain that matches those pendants. Well, I may regret selling this chain next time I get one of those pendants. But I don't know. We shall see. Heading to the light box. So I'm going to prevent nausea. To prevent nausea. There we go. Eldine wants to know the price of the seahorse. Eldine, let me get. Eldine, I had 110 on the seahorse. Yeah. That was the price on that one. Okay, so I am going to take a union break. Taking a break. And this sterling silver box chain is going to be starting at $1. Let me get the length for you real fast before I step away here. Yes, it is sterling, Eldine. Sterling silver. And 6, 12. Oh, interesting. And 19 inches long. Unusual length there. $19-inch. Oh, darn it. As I was clasping it, you know what? I'm going to have to put another item here, guys, because there's a repair on that. Darn. Someone lead soldered that clasp on there. So, darn it. Sorry about that. Gonna have to bring something else around. Something else for union break time. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Sterling silver. This is going to be for choice. Sterling silver hoops. Oh, that one's got a little dinger in there. All right. Make sure that can be seen. Little dinger in that, which looks really bad in the light box, but not so bad in person. All right, starting at $1, I'm going to take a 3-minute and 33-second break or something roughly around there. And you guys can bid on these sterling silver hoop earrings for May and plain sterling for a choice. Whoever wins these will get a choice of which ones you would like. So $1 bids, and I will be back shortly. Thank you very much.
What do you want on the cherry amber? Just the bowl.
It's still on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just taking a break. Taking a break.
I took the pills on there, go down to Justin.
You took the charcoal?
Huh?
Took the charcoal?
Yeah, I only took 3 though, instead of 5. The fingers are still doing that. But yours are too.
Yeah. It's just circulation.
Yeah.
All right, coffee refresh. Coffee refresh. All right, I am back, everybody. Wow, I forgot how clean, how nice the light box is. I am back. Man, I'm gonna go grab the fog rolled in. I think I might go grab my sweatshirt real fast. But I can take you with me. The portable mic action. All right, I see Sunray at 18. Merche is at 19. All right. Wow. Jacket in August. Go figure. All right, I'm going to get back to face up view here. All right, there we go. Back at it. Yeah, this fog rolled in and it cooled off, so I had to throw my jacket on real fast. I do see Sunray at 22. You guys are welcome to open your bids up as you see fit. Wow, those showed a lot nicer in the light box. Maybe when I bring things back around for the end of the stream review, I'll do it in the light box. Nice little change there. So Sunray at 22. If we don't see any other bids come in pretty quick, we'll call those for Sunray. Been raining here, huh? Juice messing? I'm 48 seconds behind. Darn it. Oh my goodness. All right, that one went rolling across the floor. Please, not till tomorrow while they're putting on my roof. Oh, right. Dang. Yeah, we don't want to have any rain while the roof's going on. Black Dog vintage sweatshirt, Mama Chola. Yeah. Where is that Black Dog? I don't have access to that Black Dog vintage sweatshirt right now. All right. We got Sunray at 22. If nobody else comes back at 23 or better pretty quick, going to call those for Sunray. Thank you. Oh, Dean, I thought it would be something different on the front if Bruce sent it. Mama Chola, I think that Bruce was limited to what Leslie had available. So, Joanne, they're hollow. Yeah. They are very lightweight. So if you need a weight, on those, wait just a second. Got to run. Great sale as always. All right, Elizabeth, you have yourself a great sale today as well. If I am off in time, I will be rating you. So, but I'm not sure. I might still be going because my schedule this afternoon is fairly open, and I have piles of stuff here. So we'll see. But thanks a lot for joining in here. Thanks so much for your help, Elizabeth, and best of luck to you. Yeah, when you go on, I'll drop a link, or maybe Mama Chola can drop a link for your live as well. And then hopefully I'm done in time. Hopefully you run long enough that I'll be done and we can I'll hop on over there and raid you. All right, let's call these ones. Sold to Sunray at 22 for your choice, Sunray. I will give them a little 10-second countdown here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold to Sunray at 22. And your choice, Sunray, silver or gold. The silver ones did have a little dent, a little dinger in there. Let's see if I can get it to show up here. Silver says Sunray. Okay, Sunray. Just double check on that so you can see. All right. I don't know if it showed up in any of that, but you got that, Sunray. Congratulations. Those are yours. Sunray at 22. And who was back up on the gold pair? Oh, Mama Chol, I already know you would have wanted the silver. So Joanne was in at 20. For Joanne, are you interested in the gold hoops for 20? If you are, just give me a 20 there, and you got those. Thank you, Sunray. Thank you, Mama Chola. Thank you, Joanne. And Merche and White Feather and HQZ. Appreciate your cooperation in there. All right, Joanne, you got those. You got those, Joanne. And congratulations. Well, there you go. Now the sun's out again. All right. Thank you, everybody. Oh, that was a good little break. And let's just see. I want to make sure I didn't miss anything there. Jen, did you figure out what the other glass piece was? And if it was in the preview or in the description there. Because if it was, I think the only other glass piece I remember was this one. But something's telling me that's not quite. Give the silver to Mama Chola. Oh, Sunray. Oh, man. You guys are so awesome. What the heck? Oh, Dragon's Breath. Yes, Jen. That is coming. I did put that towards the end. So I should have known. What if Jen's asking? It's got to be the Dragon's Breath. How did I forget about that one? Sunray, gift Mama Chola. All right, Sunray. Gift to Chola. All right, awesome. Mama Chola's already over it. I don't need it anymore. I will not take no for an answer. Right, you two can arm wrestle over the earrings. Now everyone knows it's coming. Oh, sorry, Jen. The other glass. Was there another glass thing that was coming up soon? Yikes. I am terrible about that kind of stuff. Keeping secrets or keeping things flying under the radar. Man, if you got a secret, don't tell me because I'm going to be like, blah, 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 blah. I am not a good secret keeper. Sorry. Do what I say, mister. I'm listening to you, Sunray. Hey, Sunray, you gave me some of the greatest advice when I first started YouTube. Yeah, so I will listen up, Sunray. Indeed. All right, Jen, that is coming up. You guys want? Maybe we should jump the gun on that. What was it? Number 31. Let's do it. Let's do number 31 right now. Jen B was asking. I don't know. Jen B might have kid duty to. I mean, you got your son to pick up soon, right, Jen? So let's just do it. Number 31. Dragon's Breath pendant on brass. Oh my goodness. Pretty darn exceptional color play on this one. It's got a number here. Maybe I didn't get it into the description. I think I ended at 30. So it is number 31. Oh, you got to get them in a little bit. All right, well, let's do it now. Yep, somebody's requesting it. Doesn't mean we don't have to do the lists by number. We can throw things in there. Incredible Dragon's Breath cabochon pendant set in brass on 23-inch chain. It was there. Thank you, Mama Chola. $85 on that. Hello, Aqua Lover. Welcome in. Jen B. Straight in at 85. I do see you, Jen. I thought that was 28 at first, says HQC. When did they start making Dragon's Breath? Karen, I don't know when they started making it, but most of the pieces that I've seen, the earliest pieces that I've seen with Dragon's Breath are like 1930. Maybe a little bit earlier, but yeah, that's been my experience. Oh my goodness. Great color plate. Jen B is in at 85, looking for 90 or better, or we're going to call this one. We'll give that one maybe 10 seconds here. Jen B is holding on. Yeah, I think it was in that the same era as like Sapphirette glass. And all right, count it down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Call it. Sold to Jen B at 85. Congratulations, Jen. And thanks for asking. You got that. And I don't know. I gotta talk to this lady. That's the second Dragon's Breath that I've bought from her now. I gotta wonder if she's hoarding them. If so, then I gotta talk to this lady. Say, hey, lady, you got any more of those cool stones? Won't be in brass much longer. No, it will not, Jen. That's why I was gonna talk to her. Like, hey, you make great creations. She makes these pieces herself, so she has the stones and she She fabricates the pieces herself. Yeah, I can't wait to see what you do with that one, Jen. That's a fantastic, fantastic piece. Back on the list, those were light box refugees, light box refugees, light box refugees. Back to the list, number 26. Number 26. Let's see, what did I say about this one? Gorgeous. Oh no, that's not right. That's not right. We already did that one. Well, this one's in the wrong bag. Gorgeous textured sterling silver ball necklace, 21 inches. Well, it's kind of right. They are sterling textured balls, but they are vermeil. Gotta run, pick up my grandson from camp. See you later. All right, Karen. I hope your grandson had a great time at camp. Wow. Summer camp. And yeah, Karen, I hope you figure out the vertical, horizontal issue. I think, yeah, next time it's giving you some attitude, just take a deep breath, take a step back, switch that orientation, and get right back to it. This one is 20 inches long. It has 3 different flavors of pearls. Man, I forgot to do the shipping giveaway. 66 thumbs up. Whoa. 51 people here and 66 thumbs up. Holy cow. That's crazy. Crazy awesome. So yeah, 21 inches long, 48 grams on this. You got 3 flavored pearls here. White, cream, and a pink. What did I have? I had $80 on this. You know what? I paid $50 for it. I'm just going to sell it at cost. Not 5. Not 5. 50. $50 on that one. Yeah, you know why I want to sell it at cost? Because putting this thing in the light box and wrestling with it is no fun. You get it laid out in a perfect circle, and then one of the sides decides to roll over, and you got something that's not a perfect circle anymore. Are those real pearls, Divine? Yes, they are real cultured pearls. So, yeah. Genuine pearls that have been cultured on probably a big old glass bead, possibly a mother of pearl bead, but probably a big glass bead. I see Gina in first at 50. I see Joanne in at 55. Thank you, Mama Chola. 21 inches long, pearl and gold vermeil necklace, starting bid of 50. Appreciate you, Mama Chola. And I do see Joanne at 55, looking for 60 or better, pretty darn quick. It does have a hidden clasp in one of those gold beads. It's hidden so well. Wow. It's hidden so well, I can't find it. There it is. Right there. I see Merche is back at 60, so we'd be looking for 65 or better. Out to Merche, says Joanne. All right. Thank you, Joanne. Thank you, Merche. Sold to Merche at 60. Sold 60. Thank you, Merche. One more step there. Merche. Oh, I better write a name on there. Darn. I got to tell you one thing about doing this alone. I would not recommend doing this alone. If you're doing this and you have help, I would take advantage of that help, because Doing it alone, man, there's a lot to keep track of. And sometimes, like that one right there, I almost put Mercier's necklace into the sold tub without her name on it. And you'd think it'd be easy to remember later on, but not always the case. So I'm going to take a little Gen B advice there. Write it down, just like malachite check on the faux malachite necklace. Had I not written that down, I could have went another week before it hit my radar again. So write that stuff down. All right, coming up next, number 27. Thank you, Aqualever, for posting that. And thank you, Aqualever, in general, for being a great moderator, of being a great part of this wonderful community. You better have put my name on the dragon's breath. Ah, right, Jen. Whoa, who got this? I don't know. Yeah. As soon as you don't invoice me for that, no problem at all. All right. Funny. All right, coming up, number 27. Beautiful old Mexican silver. Oh my goodness. Hello, Tim. Wow. Hi, Timmy. How's it going, buddy? Huge Mexican silver. A flight brooch. I don't know what I meant by that. Mexican silver brooch with this great piece of nephrite. Beautiful, delicate silver wire work around there. It's a big piece. 2.5 inches by 2 inches. It would make a great pendant or a great brooch. And it's 20 grams, 2.5 inches by 2 inches, and it's $75. If somebody is interested, $75 is the price on that one. Gorgeous cab on that. Jeez. Ooh. Yeah, Mama Cholets. I do voice to text on my descriptions, and it was getting late last night when I finished up, so I probably just missed that. HQZ, it tests as nephrite, interestingly. I would have thought it was a different stone. $1 million for Timmy, right? Aqualever. Ah, Timmy's priceless. Sorry. NFS. He likes the shoulder. Oh, he does like the shoulder position very much. Hi, Timmy. Hi. You know, we try, Jen. I do try to bring really good prices here. You know, I appreciate having this opportunity to be here. I appreciate all of you being here. So if I can pass along some good deals, I'm really happy to do so. And I know a lot of other dealers feel the same way. So, all right, no action on that one at $75 going down. Yeah, right, Mama Chola? Very unusual. So lightbox pile for that one. Coming up, number 28. Oh my goodness. It's a good thing that this one has a pearl in it. Otherwise, I would have been keeping it. But me and a ring like that with a stone right on top, I'd give myself a week before I either severely damaged that pearl or I just knocked it out entirely. Hello, Lucinda. Welcome in. Hope you're having a great day here today, Lucinda. Thank you, Mama Chola, for dropping that title. Amazing sterling silver brutalist pearl ring, size 6, 13 grams, $75. I got a very good deal on this, so I'm happy to pass along a good deal on it. I don't know if it really matters, but if I put this in my store, it's going to be 135 bucks. And I wouldn't expect it to last very long at that price. Gorgeous brutalist setting. Nice heavy setting. It is signed on the inside too. I don't know if you can see that signature. Sterling. And there's that signature. I see Gina in at 75. Thank you, Gina. Right, Jen? That's exactly the way I felt. So, sorry, Gina. Sorry, not sorry. All right, let's call that one sold to Gina at 75. Thank you, Gina. HQZ, you read my mind. I was thinking, man, Leslie needs to see that bar fight ring. What a bar fight. What a classy bar fight ring. You sure you want to fight me? Yeah, gorgeous pearl on it. It's just when you get it, Gina, you're going to be like, wow, what a great piece. Comfort fit on that band, you know, that slight taper, the convex shape to the inside of the band. And a heavy piece, really. For what it is, you're going to be like, wow. As good as it looks on camera, in person, it's way better. IMHO, in my humble opinion. All right, number 29. This one didn't make the preview. I grabbed this one yesterday, actually. Let's see, was this at... Yeah, this was at Caroline's yesterday. Oh, let me get that one. I did not mark that one sold. There you go, Gina, officially in the chat. Man, last time I did that, somebody hopped in and just bumped the bidding back up again. So thank you again, Gina, and sorry about not getting that in there. Sterling silver vermeil box chain. Nice clean box chain on this one. 17 inches long on that box chain, and look what it's holding on to. Look at the hand in creating this. It's copper, and it's beautifully done. The cutout work on this and the reinforcement work, just really, really a beautiful piece. And clearly the artist is proud of their work. They're doing this professionally. Signed it there. And just a great piece. And that one's $38. If somebody's interested, $38 on that one. Just a beautiful. Again, the hand required to get this cutout work so perfect is just something special. Like I could only hope to be able to achieve something that beautiful. I see Lucinda's in at 38. Thank you, Lucinda. Doug, can you add that to the box so that I can purchase several things and pay one shipping? I can, Lucinda. I can. Yeah. And I don't know. I don't know if you're, check your tracking, because I don't know if your box hit the mail. Because if it did, I'll start a new box for you. If it didn't, I'll put this one in. So that is if no one bids against me. I'm making an assumption. Well, it looks like you're the only one in, Lucinda, so we're going to call that one sold to you at 38. Would a plasma torch be used to cut those designs? HQZ, I don't know. It could be. But I think it's done. I think it's hand sawn, you know, a little bench, just like you would do with a piece of silver, the little metal saw on a bench. Yeah. Just, for those of you out there who do metal smithing and you've done that, if you've done the pierced and cut out work, you know, man, it takes a real good hand to be able to create a piece like that. All right, Lucinda, did I get that one marked? I did. Sold to Lucinda at 38. Thank you, Lucinda. And yes, I will get that in your other box or start a new box for you, Lucinda. Last on the list, I do believe, because we sold number 31 already. Same HQZ. Yeah. It's on my list of things I'd like to do. It's on the bucket list, so to speak. Empty tub. Empty tub. Number 30. These were not on a preview. My first class, we had to cut out Abraham Lincoln's head out of a penny. Well, that's a great way to do it. I think that's awesome. What a great way to start. Makes sense why we find so many of those cut out coins now. Okie dokie, friends. Thanks for a fun time. Got to run a few errands, then pick up the boy. See y'all around. All right, Jen. Thanks for coming in. Congratulations on getting that fantastic dragon's breath. And yeah, good luck getting your son. Enjoy that. Enjoy that time. I was telling you, I know exactly what that's like. Such precious years, really. Now that I have almost a 21-year-old and a 16-year-old, I can look back at those times with a little different perspective and a little more well-rested as well. But yeah, thanks for sharing that with us, Jen, because yeah, I get little goosebumps thinking about that. All right, sterling silver lapis dangle earrings. Great design on these. I love that low drop. And that dark patina on the silver, it almost makes the stone look like it's floating. You know, when it's against a dark background, that little lapis stone just floats there. 1 7/8 inch drop on those. And $38. SB of 38 on those. Oh, so delicate. And I know I do still need to do giveaways here for free shipping. And really nice. I don't know if I quite got that. The lapis on these is really, really impressive. Probably do better. I think they're great too, HQZ. I think they're awesome. And I thought $38 was a great price, but I'm willing to drop them $3. If $35 is a better price for you, then hop on them. Otherwise, you know where they're going. I have a lapis and malachite ring to show you soon. Oh, awesome. Well, look at that. They just went together. I like seeing stylized ear wires like that. When they take that price drop to $35. Thank you, Mama Chola. There. When a designer takes the time to make an ear wire part of the piece, I always think that's great. So, Ellie's lapis waterfall. Yeah, that's like Niagara Falls. That piece is impressive, Ellie. That's the type of piece, if you wear it out in public, you got to have people stopping you and giving you compliments because it's just one of those, wow, great pieces. Yeah, it's like a cascading waterfall. It just keeps, the lower it goes, the more it keeps going and going. And Nicola, I see you. taking those out of the light box pile, putting those in Nicola's. Into Nicola's pile, sold to Nicola at 35. Congratulations, Nicola. Those are fantastic. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for giving those a great home. Well, that's it for the tub. Made it through the list. I do have quite a few items I can bring back around, but I also had a few items that I had brought out of my case that they're here. I'm getting ready to pack them back into storage, and I figured why not. That's all sterling and lapis. It's amazing. It is amazing, Ellie. Yeah. Do you want me to show people, Ellie? If you want me to show people, I think I can call it up pretty quick. We'll start going down that road. Okay. There you go. Ellie, you might be getting some DMs here. People like, so Ellie, how much? Yeah, look at that. Holy moly. It just keeps going and going and going and going some more. Yeah, it's pretty spectacular. Pretty darn spectacular. All right, let me get back to the chat here. That was quick. That was either quick or I've been on for a long time because Gavin's back home. Wowza, it's FF. It is freaking fantastic. Freaking fabulous. Totally. It is FF for sure. All right, one. I am, yeah. Still going.
Nice.
How was did you guys get some
breakfast burritos, a beach walk? Nice conversation. I took a really bad selfie. You gotta see it.
Yeah, bad selfie.
Oh, I'm so shit at taking selfies.
I love it. Who? You sure? Gavin took a selfie of him. You want to say hi to everybody here?
Hello. I've taken 2 selfies in my life, and both of them were at the beach. One was from a Russian friend who wanted to know what the beach looked like, and 2 was for Mom back there because she wanted to take a photo with me and didn't bring her phone.
I got that. I love the face. Gina says hi, and Tanya says hi.
Hi, Gina. Hi, Tanya. I grew.
There may have been some other hellos there as well, but the chat's flying on by. So.
I said hi.
All right.
I don't have school work to do until the 18th, but I'm gonna go do it anyways. Enjoy your stream, man.
All right, man. I'll let you know when we're done here. We'll go check those waves.
The waves down at where we went, Seacliff, aren't that great, by the way.
Oh, all right. Well, we might have to head south or maybe even into town. Bruce says hi too. All right. Well, that was my son, Gavin. He just got back from having lunch with his mom. So, and today is her birthday. So they got to have a little birthday hangout time. And yeah, later on we're gonna try and there are some waves right now, so we're gonna try and go surf. But yeah, I had a couple of pieces that were in the light box that were in my case that I'm gonna be putting back in the safe. This Carmen Beckman sterling silver and boulder opal brooch Shy on the fire is this one. It's got it in there, but just one of those ones takes the right angle. You all are freaking fabulous. Bruce, you are the king of freaking fabulous. Yeah, Carmen Beckman, sterling silver, boulder opal brooch. It is in my shop. I think I have 185 or 155 on it. I could take $85 for this. So if somebody is interested in the Carmen Beckman at 85, I could do that at 85. Otherwise, it's going back into the safe. 14 karat gold and carved conch shell cameo. Super beautiful piece. And 14 karat Italy. It's marked 14 karat Italy, and guess what? It also tests as 14 karat gold. This one, yeah, it's really fantastic. It's a pendant and it's a brooch as well. Has that nice little folding bail to be worn as a pendant. I could do 175 on that. It's probably got that in gold. But if somebody likes it, then I can let it go for 175. Otherwise, yeah, going back into the safe. This one, whoa. I love it. Sterling silver. Banded agate berries. Look at those berries on there. What? And then some kind of jasper, it looks like, or maybe even a petrified wood. Stone fruit on there, whatever it is. It's really fabulous. And I don't know, I feel like I listed this in my shop at a really exceptional price. I feel like it should be $350, $385, right in that price range. And I think I listed it for around $200. Yeah, I have $275 in my Ruby Lane shop, so it's, yeah, that makes me feel better. But I also know what I paid for it, and I'm happy to offer a good deal on it. If somebody's interested, I can sell it for $150. That's really as low as I'm willing to go on it. It's really an exceptional piece. Gina, I see you. Okay. All right, Gina. Bill me separately on that one. 175 to Gina. Bill separately. Separate. All right, Gina. I got you on that, and thank you. I gotcha. Okay, and this one, let me get back in the chat, so I don't want to be missing action there. Bruce, you are freaking fabulous, one darling. Bruce is freaking fabulous. All right, and so yeah, 150 on that one. No light box on that one, right, Gina? Yeah, I love that. I should just wear that. It's such a great piece. Very much has an arts and crafts feel, but I do think it was a later made brooch, not arts and crafts era. But okay, Doug, I have priorities to attend. Thanks for everything, and keep being you. Possibly everyone. Goodbye, everyone else. I love you all. All right, HQZ. Thank you, my man. I hope you have a great day. And yeah, I'm totally down to talk, HQZ. So I'll email you my phone number so that way you have access to that. And yeah, I'd love to have a conversation with you. So catch you later, HQZ. Yeah, 150 on that one if somebody is interested. Otherwise, back it goes into the store, into the safe. I feel bad now. I've accumulated a huge amount of inventory that's just sitting, waiting to be enjoyed. So, like, it's nice to have that accumulated inventory, but it's also kind of sad to have the pieces just sitting there, not being enjoyed. Yeah, that's funny, Gina. That is funny. Okay, through those, got that list done here. Let's do some free shipping. We got to do that free shipping giveaway. See if some of you guys that won some items here today can get some free shipping to go with those. So let me get into Nightbot, my trusty chat assistant. Nightbot. Hello, Nightbot. 43 people still here in the house, 68 thumbs up. Wow. That's awesome. I almost never saved myself. I jump in, shark invested water. Ah. I hear you. I hear you on that, Gina. I'm gonna jump into those shark infested waters one myself. And it's like, wait, why did I jump into that? Woo. All right, we are gonna do a keyword giveaway today. And you know, cats get all the love on the internet. Cats get a lot of the love here, but dogs are a big part of the picture too. So I think we should include dogs in all this fun as well. So if you want to be entered for free shipping today, all you have to do is put DOG in the chat, dog. And the first round of free shipping is started. DOG, DOG. D to the O to the G. All right, Nightbot was lagging a little bit there, not getting any entries, but bam, just like that, 8 people instantly entered. Let that roll for a little while. This is for free shipping. Free ship. Free ship. We're going to do 3 of these. So, and they're all going to be based on entering dog in the chat. I'm going to roll 3 winners out of this one. So if you want to be entered for free shipping or a $6 credit, if you already have free shipping coming your way, just put dog in the chat. All right, 45 people in the house. Hello, everybody. Make sure to enter dog in the chat to be entered for free shipping. So we're going to choose the first winner in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who is that winner, Nightbot? Congratulations, White Feather. White Feather. You got free shipping today, White Feather. Congratulations. And White Feather, if you have a box ready to be shipped and you didn't win anything today, then you'll get a free shipping credit on that box. And if I hold on to that slip long enough, you might get free shipping on your next order too. Sometimes it works that way, but guaranteed free shipping on today's purchase for anybody who wins. We're going to re-roll. We're going to re-roll the winner here and see who else is going to get free shipping. Grace, Vintage Treasures. Congratulations, Grace. Grace VT. You got free shipping as well, Grace. And we got one more person to roll. I think that's Victoria. I do too, Gina. I think those will be a very classy combo. All right, one more winner. You still have time to enter dog in the chat if you want to win free shipping for today. DOG. All right, we're going to re-roll that winner, and I'll give that another 10 seconds because there might be someone who didn't get dog entered already who wants to get in here. I see all those dogs rolling. Yeah. Ooh, all right. I see lots of dogs rolling. We're going to roll that winner in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yippee. Congratulations, Yippee-I-O-A. Yippee-I-O-A. Free ship. Congratulations, Yippee. Bam, just like that. Yippee. And White Feather and Grace, congratulations. You guys all got free shipping on today's orders. And, well, that pretty well wraps it up for the tub. That actually wraps it up for the tub. I can revisit some of the items that didn't sell real fast. A few items here, a few more than usual. So let's just run back through those real quick. If somebody is interested, let me know. We had the pink iris glass costume brooch. That could be some designer or could just have elements influenced by designers. I really don't know. Had $35 on that one, but I dropped that one to $25. Started at $35, dropped it to $30. Now we're dropping it to $25. If somebody is interested in that one, do let me know. Oh, 1241, 1240. Are you out? All right. See you later, Vicky. You take care, Vicky. All right. That one. We had the branch coral necklace, 20 inches long. Beautiful color on this. And really a great look. $85 on that. Yeah. I could drop that to $80. That one could be $80 if somebody is interested. That one was number 9 at $80. The costume brooch was number 3 at $25. Oh, also this hand-painted, this hand-painted bead with a nice little stork on it. Had $18 on that one. That was number 17. Oh, number 7, Chinese silver kingfisher brooch. This one, oh geez, I had tried to make a package deal with this and the CINNABAR brooch. This one I had $85 on it. And as a package deal, I had dropped it to $50. So I am dropping the price on that one to $50 by itself. If you like it, if you think it's freaking fabulous and $50 works for you, then that is number 7 and $50 is the price on that one. Oh, the CINNABAR brooch. This was part of the package deal. Number 8. I had dropped that one to 35. If somebody likes that. CINNABAR on copper. That'll remain there. $35. Victorian gold-filled bangle. Really exceptional. I find the quality of this one and the detail to be really, really exceptional. And one thing that's fairly common with Victorian bracelets is a very small size. This one's a 6 1/4. It's in excellent condition. Oh, geez, I need to account for weight. Right now, $1.50 a gram is what I'm getting for gold filled. So got to keep that in mind with some of these pieces. That one is $85. Let me think about this for a minute. I bought it with a group. The group has definitely paid for itself. I could drop that one to 65. I'd still be okay with selling that one at 65. And that's a really good deal. Really good price for that. So that one is number 10. And the price has changed on number 10 to $65. So if you're interested in that one, that is the deal. Mercier, I see you. Sold to Mercier at gold filled, yes. Gold filled indeed, Mama Chola. Sold to Mercier at 60. Mercier at 65. Thank you, Mercier. Mercier. Sterling silver artisan earrings, number 14. We are going with glass on these. Like them to want them to be stone as much as we do. Geez, I'm still looking at them thinking those could be stone. Those look like stone. Cold. Okay, it's warming up. It's glass. $38 on those. Exceptional design. They are artist signed. And I think those ones are destined for the light box. I'm sorry about that clank. Destined for the light box are those, but those are number 40, number 14, and $38 on those if somebody is interested. Oh, the silver balls. Silver plate, clank, clank, went to the trolley. Silver balls, $15 on those. Silver plate, they are not sterling. 16.5 inches long, 33 grams. Number 11, $15. Those are the specifics. Oh, okay, that's pretty, we're getting pretty well through it here. Number 21, 19-inch sterling ball necklace. Nice brushed. They're like brushed bench beads. So someone took the time to make nice bench beads, and then they made a nice brushed texture on them. Really well done with those great gemstones. 19 inches long, 70 grams, and $150 on that. I tell you what, as much as I know, like the value is there, it's worth it all day long at 150. I paid $60. Just telling you, for those of you who are interested in the business end of this, and I'll drop them to 120. I'm happy to double on them. But I'm also happy to bring them back around and put them in my light box and sell them. But if somebody wants them for 120, then that's the new price. 120 on those. They are 19 inches long and 70 grams, a very substantial feel to them. All right, last on the pass list was this 1930s Mexican silver and nephrite brooch. It's a big one. 2.5 inches by 2 inches, $75 on that. Nice silver work on that. It is 900 silver, marked 900 Mexico. So if I said sterling, no, it's not sterling, it's 900 silver. Where's everybody? No one's talking. Bruce, we're all talked out. We all had too much fun. We're at the review section now, so there's not a whole lot to talk about, Bruce. We done did it all. And that's it. I do have piles of jewelry here still. I could keep going for literally days, but I think I'm going to call it there. Wrap it up. I will get invoices out either later this afternoon or tonight, and hopefully get everything boxed up and shipped out tomorrow. So the sooner you pay those invoices, the sooner it is your package will be in the mail. Yeah, and if anybody is watching the playback and you're interested in any of the items that were passed on, please feel free to reach out. A lot of items sell quickly after the lives. People watch the playbacks and reach out, and I've had things sell pretty quickly. So yeah, if you're one of those people that's interested, get on it while it's still around. Meg, I guess I'm late to this party. You're late this morning, Meg. Well, today anyways. I had a pretty early start, but I'll be coming back around on Friday. We're going to be hanging out doing some Mad Libs. I'm going to be auctioning my brooch hat. Hopefully going to be having a couple special guests as well. And I'm also going to be posting a link in the description for that show. So anybody who wants to join the stream and share their brooch hat, that's the idea. You can come join the stream, share your brooch hat. That will be that. So yeah, look forward to seeing you guys all again on Friday. And who knows what that's going to bring. I have so many different things that I'd like to address. 1,000 subscriber celebration. I have some Amber Drop giveaways to prepare. But honestly, the 1,000K part of it's probably going to have to wait another week or two for me to really do it right. Coming up Friday is going to be all about the brooch hat, challenge. I'm going to be sharing all the submissions with everybody there, and I'm going to be auctioning off my brooch hat and donating the proceeds to my 2 local charity shops that I hit pretty much on a weekly basis. So yeah, so I'm calling it. We're done here. I don't know if Elizabeth K is still on. If Elizabeth K is still on, she should still be on. Then let's go rate Elizabeth. Elizabeth K. All right, I see Elizabeth K is on. Let's get that. Share, copy. Give Elizabeth the thumbs up. Yeah, I don't know what Elizabeth K has going today. I didn't see previews. It looks like maybe some stones going on. More turquoise cabs could be. But let's all pop over there and say hi to Elizabeth. Let me get that link dropped here in the chat. I feel like it's going so slow here. It is going so slow. It's loading. All right, paste. Here we go. There's the link to Elizabeth K's live. Please go over there and say hi to Elizabeth. Send Elizabeth a little bit of love. Give her a thumbs up. And I hope everyone has a great day. Have a great rest of this fabulous Wednesday and a great Thursday and a fabulous Friday. And we'll see you all again on Friday. So if not beforehand elsewhere. So definitely here at Elizabeth in a couple seconds. So have a great day, everybody. Thanks a lot for being here. Really appreciate each and every one of you. Take care. Peace.